Well, hey everybody. It's the second day of June 2025. I'm Jan Erickson and this is As Above, So Below. Well, I hope you guys had a good weekend. We got almost the rest of the garden planted. Still have a few more things to kind of harden off before we stick them out, but other than that, things are looking good around here. The pollen's really high though, so forgive my my voice if it goes out here on us. So anyway, let's take a look at today's rune. For the higher self side, the above side, we have Birkenau. Birkenau means the birch tree. It's family. It's new beginnings. It's the 18th rune of the Elder Futhark. It's an earth element rune. It means fertility and healing and growth, and the idea of bringing projects to fruition. So it's not necessarily the pregnancy, but the birth that you're looking at here with this particular energy. You can chant Birkenau if you're feeling, stressed or whatever. You can chant it softly to yourself or silently to yourself. And it tends to bring a sense of calm to people. So let's take a look at the Geomancy rune and see what we have there. I'll throw the elementals down here and see what we come up with. Put them in the order of fire, air, water. There's water. Where's air? That's air. And that's earth. Well, here we have a missio. Now, missio and its complement acquisitio can simply be energy, with acquisitio being increase and missio being decrease. But if you're not going to look at it that way, then you're looking at loss. It could be financial. It could just simply be the loss of something. And again, it could even be like the loss. Say you have a cold, and you draw a missio while you have a cold. It could indicate your cold's going to go away. So it's literally, even when you're not looking at it in terms of increase and decrease, it kind of is. That's kind of threaded through any other interpretation that a missio might have. But a missio can also mean insecurity or needs reliability. Maybe you're hesitant to engage. So there's that loss of feeling maybe confident, whereas acquisitio would also include confidence. And so maybe there needs to be something that's healed today with Birkenau, where you have to, or maybe if it has to do with protection or something, with Birkenau meaning protection, maybe you're just feeling just a little bit protective of yourself today, and maybe less willing to put yourself out there for one reason or another. We'll see how this filming of this here goes. I saw my video screen kind of jump a little bit there, or hesitate, as I'm talking about a missio. It's like, my computer is having a hesitance to engage, but I did reboot it, so hopefully we'll do all right and I won't have to start over here. Let's go ahead and cut the deck and take the lower half and take 3 cards. Well, we have at least one here that's from the Major Arcana, the Fool. We also have the 10 of Swords and the 9 of Cups. Let's go ahead and do the numerology for the reading here before we go any further. Now, Birkenau, again, was the 18th rune. The Fool is the 0 card, so there's nothing there for that. No numerology there. Plus 10 for the 10 of Swords, plus 9 for the 9 of Cups. That's 37. 37 adds 3 to 7. 3 plus 7 is 10. 1 plus 0 is 0. So we've got an overall numerology of 1. And I'll just write that down there. So new beginnings. And again, something new is happening. And it's suggested with the Fool, reinforced there. Also letting go of perceptions that are no longer serving and turning your head to the light. With the 10 and with the 9, you have some emotional fulfillment here and happiness. So something is going to happen today where maybe you're going to let go of that hesitancy to engage, or to maybe be more feeling insecure, letting go of insecurities, while still protecting yourself, but at the same time invoking some new beginnings, because Birkenau also means new beginnings. Let's talk about the Fool. here we have the Fool. Now, I consider the Fool the soul. And so the soul is taking its leap into form. It's carrying with it all of the things it's going to need in its satchel. Right now, we don't know the gender yet of the Fool, so I tend to try to refer to the Fool as it, although sometimes I just keep reverting back to him, but excuse me. We have the sun, the ray, you see the sun in the corner of the rays coming out. The yellow sky indicates creation, basically, or the creator. And in the mode of creating, I should say. And again, that's where new beginnings comes in. Letting go of whatever is holding you back and taking that leap of faith into form, into physical reality, into your new beginnings. In other words, we could say the Fool is all about here today. Moving on to the 10, you're having to let go of, in fact, we could have put the Fool in the center. In fact, I think I'm going to do that. I'll read it that way. Let's start with the 10. We've got the 10 of Swords here, and you see 10 swords piercing the back of an individual on the ground. Looks like sand here. You see a big body of water. You see some mountains in the distance. You see the night is lifting here because you see the yellow. Again, you've got the yellow here on the Fool. You also have it here with a higher form of happiness and fulfillment here. Yellow, again, is really soul energy. It's the quantum field. It's the creative force, if you will. But here you see the night is lifting, and even though the person appears to be dead on the ground, the face is turned toward the light. And so in a sense, with the 10, you can look at that similar to the rune Dagaz, which is the 23rd rune of the Elder Futhark. This is Dagaz, and it's the same thing. You've got the X in the center, which would represent the Roman numeral 10. But if you terminate the ends with two lines, you have Dagaz, and you have the end of one phase and the beginning of another. And so essentially, he's let go of all the perceptions and all the thoughts that were bothering him because they're no longer serving him. He's letting them go and allowing something new to take hold here, with the lifting of the light of the night and the return of the light. You don't see the sun, but the yellow sky implies that it's there. The same here. So once he does that, then he can then let go of everything and take only that which he actually needs and is going to benefit and serve him as he takes his leap into something new. All right, to some kind of new beginning. That in the end here, when 9 means endings and completion, you see this happy, jolly fellow sitting there on his wooden bench. There's a curved wall behind him with a blue drape and 9 chalices, golden chalices, sitting on top of them. And so essentially, after all of this, letting go and replacing it with only that which you need, that's really going to benefit and serve you in this new direction in life, or this new opportunity you're going to take. In the end, once you take that leap into all of it and you accept that this is what I'm going to do, I'm going to go in this direction, this is my new beginning, this is my new opportunity, then in the end, we're going to have happiness and fulfillment. It's going to bring you some joy. And the success that you have will bring you happiness, emotional happiness and fulfillment. So often we get into jobs where it's just a job, and I mean, we're okay there, but it's not really fulfilling us emotionally. And the jobs that we really end up doing well in, I think, are the ones where we are emotionally fulfilled as well as maybe just career-wise fulfilled. And so I think that whatever's going to happen today, whatever thought processes have been holding you back, keeping you hesitant to engage, keeping you from moving forward, maybe feeling insecure, but a lot of that is negative self-talk. And so if you can let go of the negative self-talk, there could be a new opportunity that you're exploring that if you keep talking yourself out of taking it, then you're missing the ultimate happiness and fulfillment that you could have. And so I think especially with the numerology of 1, which is about new beginnings, it's also about talent and leadership and innovation and what's unique about you. Allow that to come out instead of being afraid to let people see that part of you. your leadership, your talent, your skills, all of that can put you on this new path to happiness and fulfillment. Don't be afraid to let that come out. Let go of the hesitance to engage. Let go of the insecurity you might feel, and just turn your face toward the light. And let higher awareness guide you along that path today and for the next few days until we come back again on Thursday and do this all over again and see what else is coming this week. So, but anyway, that's it. Just a quick reading here for Monday, Moon Day. And we were out last night. I was hoping to see the Aurora Borealis, but I think we were probably beyond the edge of it. And so we weren't able to see it, or it came out later and we just went in before it happened. So I don't know. I took a picture to see if it would be there in the actual camera part of it. Cause I did that last time. You could barely see it. The last time when was that, October or whenever it was. And the best pictures I got was just holding my phone up and taking pictures in the direction it was supposed to be, and lots of Aurora Borealis. And I spent part of my childhood in Alaska, so I know what it looks like, but I hadn't seen it since I moved to Oregon back in 1968. So I'll tell you, it was so cool to at least to be able to see it on the pictures. Sort of took me back to my childhood, which was kind of fun, but. In any event, we don't normally get that here where we live. So I was hoping to see it again last night, but we didn't. So anyway, maybe the sun will stay active and we'll be able to see that again, because that was fun. Anyway, thanks for watching, and come back again on Thursday for another edition of As Above, So Below. Be good to yourself, be good to one another, and blessed be.